If you're a fan of 90 Day Fiancé, this one will surprise you. Two stars from the franchise, Tiffany Franco and Tim Malcolm, are now at the center of some shocking rumors. Whispers of a secret romance, leaked videos, and even a pregnancy have fans buzzing. What started as quiet speculation has turned into a wildfire of gossip across social media. Let's go through the story step by step. Tiffany Franco first appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. She quickly became a fan favorite because of her bold personality and her openness about her struggles. Viewers watched her ups and downs with Ronald Smith, the father of her daughter Carly. Their marriage was rocky, filled with passion, fights, and heartbreak. Eventually, Tiffany divorced Ronald and continued life as a single mom to her two kids, Daniel and Carly. Even after the split, she stayed in the public eye, sharing her personal challenges and victories as a mother raising children largely on her own. Tim Malcolm, on the other hand, came onto our screens in Before the 90 Days. He's the North Carolina native with the quirky personality, slick talk, and memorable storylines. His relationship with Jennifer Terrazona left fans with plenty to talk about. Who could forget the endless questions about his friendship with his ex, Veronica, or the infamous storyline about his intimacy struggles? Despite the awkwardness, Tim built a reputation as one of the show's more entertaining cast members, with a mix of charm and mystery that kept people hooked. Both Tiffany and Tim have had roller coaster love lives. But after their romances fell apart, the two crossed paths again during one of the spin-offs, The Single Life and later Hunt for Love. At first, it looked like an innocent friendship. Two reality stars bonding over their shared experiences and 90-day fame. But soon fans started to wonder if there was something more between them. The first wave of speculation started when they appeared on Hunt for Love. They laughed together, looked comfortable, and shared moments that felt a little too cozy for just friends. On Reddit, one fan wrote, "I really hope Tiffany and Tim are secretly together. He would make an amazing stepdad to her kids." Some agreed, pointing to their chemistry. Others dismissed it, saying it looked purely platonic. But fans of 90 Day are relentless. They started watching closely, catching every look and every comment that might hint at romance. The rumors grew stronger when Tim posted a photo with Tiffany on his Instagram story with the caption, "Good vibes only." For many, it felt like a playful hint. The comment section exploded with people asking if they were dating. Some said the caption was harmless, but others thought it was his way of teasing fans while quietly confirming the relationship. Then came the video that turned whispers into full-blown speculation. A clip surfaced online showing Tiffany and Tim together in what looked like a hotel room. Tiffany sat on the couch, telling a story, while Tim sat beside her with his hand resting on her thigh. It wasn't her arm, it wasn't the couch, it was her thigh. Fans immediately called it out as a very intimate gesture. The video wasn't blurry or secretly filmed. It was posted directly from Tim's Instagram. His caption read, "Cold creeping on us, huh?" with a winking emoji. Typical Tim humor, but fans weren't buying it. The comment section lit up again with people asking, "Are you all dating or what? And this looks like a date night, not a hangout." For many, that video was all the proof they needed that Tiffany and Tim were more than friends. But the story didn't stop there. A few months later, 90 Day Fiancé blogs started reporting that Tiffany Franco might be pregnant again. At first, it sounded like just another wild rumor. But what made it explosive was the claim that the father wasn't Ronald Smith or anyone else. It was Tim Malcolm. Yes, the same Tim who once avoided intimacy with Jennifer. Now people were saying he was about to become a father for the first time with Tiffany. The buzz began when an Instagram blogger claimed Tiffany and Tim had confirmed their relationship. Soon after, a clip from Hunt for Love circulated where Tiffany referred to Tim as "my man" and "the love of my life." Tim responded with terms of endearment like "love" and "sweetie." Was it playful banter, or were they letting their true feelings slip? Fans couldn't decide, but for many, it was another clue pointing toward romance. At the same time, Tiffany was spotted wearing looser clothing in public, sparking speculation about a baby bump. Some eagle-eyed fans insisted they could see signs of pregnancy. Then, A so-called insider close to the couple allegedly revealed that Tiffany was expecting and that Tim was indeed the father. According to this person, the timeline lined up perfectly. If the hotel room video was taken a few months earlier, it would make sense that Tiffany could now be several months along. The insider also claimed that Tiffany and Tim had been secretly dating for over a year, meeting in private and keeping their romance hidden from the public. The pregnancy, they said, was a happy surprise that brought them even closer. The claim goes even further. Tiffany is allegedly pregnant with a baby girl. This would be her second daughter and Tim's first child. The idea of Tim finally stepping into fatherhood with Tiffany by his side has sent shockwaves through the fan base. Some fans are thrilled by the idea, saying Tim would be a great father and a supportive partner. Others remain skeptical, pointing to his past struggles with intimacy and questioning if the rumors are true. Skeptics argue that unless there's a DNA test or an official announcement, the story is just speculation. They point out that Tim has often trolled fans with cryptic comments and playful posts, so this could all be a way of stirring attention. Still, it's hard to ignore the growing pile of hints. The Instagram posts, the video in the hotel room, the flirty exchanges, and now the whispers of a pregnancy. As of now, Tiffany's supposed due date is said to be right around the corner. If the rumors are true, she could soon give birth to a baby girl, adding a new chapter to her life and Tim's. Fans are already wondering if Tim will be in the delivery room, holding her hand, and what they might name the baby. Some believe this will finally be the moment when Tiffany and Tim step forward and confirm their relationship to the world. Others think the mystery will continue, with more cryptic posts and teasing comments. Whether or not the rumors are true, the idea of Tiffany Franco and Tim Malcolm together has captivated the 90 Day Fiancé fandom. Their journeys on the show were full of drama, heartbreak, and personal struggles, but now they may be writing a new story together. A hidden romance, a possible pregnancy, and maybe even a new family in the making. Fans will just have to wait and see if Tiffany and Tim come forward to confirm or deny what so many already believe. Tiffany Franco and Tim Malcolm from 90 Day Fiancé are now at the center of rumors that have taken the fan community by storm. What started as whispers about a friendship may have turned into something much bigger, with speculation about a secret romance, a leaked video, and even talk of a pregnancy. Fans are wondering if their bond has quietly developed into something deeper, and the clues keep stacking up. Tiffany's life has been on display ever since she appeared on 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way. Viewers saw her passionate but troubled marriage to Ronald Smith, a man from South Africa. The relationship was filled with highs and lows, and although they had their daughter Carly together, the marriage eventually ended in divorce. Tiffany is now raising Carly and her son Daniel as a single mother. She has been very open with fans about the struggles and rewards of single motherhood, showing both her challenges and triumphs. Tim Malcolm first appeared on Before the 90 Days. He is known for his unique personality, confidence, and the complicated relationship he had with Jennifer Terrazona. Their story was filled with awkward moments, lingering questions about his closeness with his ex Veronica, and the infamous storyline about intimacy. Fans were left divided, but Tim built a reputation for keeping people entertained and guessing. After Jennifer, he dated Louisa, which ended badly and was documented on The Single Life. Despite these failures, he remained a recognizable part of the 90 Day universe. Eventually, Tiffany and Tim crossed paths again in the spin-off Hunt for Love. At first, it seemed like two people leaning on each other as friends, but their closeness sparked fan theories almost immediately. They laughed together, leaned on each other, and shared moments that looked like more than just a platonic bond. Reddit threads began filling up with comments from people saying they hoped Tiffany and Tim would secretly end up together. Some fans thought they would be perfect as a couple, and even suggested Tim would make an excellent stepfather to Tiffany's children. Others disagreed, believing what they saw was just friendship. But then came the signs that pushed the conversation further. Tim posted a story on Instagram with Tiffany and wrote, "Good vibes only." Fans immediately speculated about what that meant. Was it just a casual caption, or was he teasing the fact that something deeper was happening between them? Soon after, a video began circulating that turned the gossip into something much bigger. The clip showed Tiffany and Tim together in what looked like a hotel room. Tiffany was sitting on the couch telling a story, while Tim sat close by with his hand resting on her thigh. For fans, this was the most telling sign yet. It wasn't just a friendly gesture, it looked intimate. The fact that the video came directly from Tim's own Instagram account only made the speculation stronger. His caption, "Cold creeping on us, huh?" with a winking emoji, seemed playful, but fans read between the lines. Many commented that the clip looked exactly like a date night. Then came the most shocking rumor of all. Some blogs started claiming that Tiffany was pregnant again, and that Tim was the father. For many fans, this was hard to believe, given Tim's past reluctance to rush into intimacy. But an alleged insider claimed Tiffany and Tim had been secretly seeing each other for over a year, meeting up in private while keeping their romance away from cameras. According to this source, the pregnancy was a happy surprise, and Tiffany was expecting a baby girl, her second daughter and Tim's first child. Fans are divided. Some believe the rumors, pointing to Tiffany's recent appearance in looser clothing and the affectionate way she and Tim referred to each other in clips. In one bonus scene, Tiffany even called Tim my man and the love of my life, while he responded with pet names like Sweetie. Others think this is just friendly banter and argue that unless Tiffany or Tim confirm it, the rumors remain just gossip. As the supposed due date approaches, fans are on edge, waiting for a big reveal. Some believe the couple will finally go public once the baby is born, maybe even sharing family photos online. Others think they will continue to keep it private and enjoy life quietly as a family. Every social media post they make is being dissected by fans looking for hints, whether it's a glow in Tiffany's face or subtle baby references from Tim. Alongside these rumors, TLC has been criticized by fans who feel the network made mistakes in handling Tiffany's storyline. Many argue that she was a poor fit for Hunt for Love because the show focuses heavily on casual encounters and drama, while Tiffany is open about wanting a serious, long-term relationship with someone who accepts her children. Several men on the show admitted they weren't ready to date a single mother, leaving Tiffany disappointed. Fans found it refreshing that these men were at least honest, but they also felt it made Tiffany's journey less entertaining and more painful to watch. Some believe Tiffany would have been better suited for another spin-off, like The Single Life, where she could have dated more seriously at her own pace. On Hunt for Love, surrounded by people looking for flings and lighthearted drama, Tiffany's maturity and family values stood out in a way that didn't fit with the environment. Many viewers criticized TLC for placing her in that setting, saying it set her up for failure rather than success. Tim's storylines have also drawn criticism. He has faced rumors about his sexuality, largely fueled by comments from his ex Jennifer. Through it all, Tiffany has stood by him, defending him and showing unwavering loyalty. Their bond on screen looked strong, which only fueled speculation about whether there was more than friendship between them. Some fans think their connection is unbreakable, whether romantic or not, and admire how they support each other publicly. Still, both Tiffany and Tim have at times claimed they are just friends. While many followers believe that's the truth, others remain convinced they're hiding a romance. Online debates continue, with some people joking that they spend nights together only playing video games and watching TV, not acting like a couple. Others insist that the chemistry between them is too obvious to ignore. At this point, the question remains unanswered. Are Tiffany Franco and Tim Malcolm secretly in a relationship, expecting a baby and preparing to share their love with the world? Or are they truly just close friends, allowing the rumors to swirl while they carry on as before? Fans can only wait for time to reveal the truth. Whether they confirm the romance or continue to deny it, Tiffany and Tim's story has captured the attention of the 90-Day Fiancé community like few others. Their friendship, their loyalty, and the possibility of a new baby girl have created one of the franchise's most unexpected twists. Courtney Reardance is one of those 90-Day Fiancé stars who isn't afraid to call out her co-stars for their antics. Many people root for her because of her laid-back personality and entertaining way of stirring things up. Fans love how she manages to get gossip out of her castmates, and in addition to her stunning looks, she has won people over with her generous spirit on Hunt for Love. She joined the spin-off looking for fresh opportunities and new excitement. At one point, rumors even began circulating that she was romantically linked to Colt Johnson, Things got even more dramatic when Colt suffered another unexpected injury, and Courtney was deeply affected. She even offered to stand by his side while he healed. But just when it looked like she might be softening, Courtney proved once again that she isn't finished putting her co-stars in their place. This time, she shocked fans by calling Tiffany Franco a hypocrite. Colt Johnson had tried to pursue a deeper connection with Courtney on Hunt for Love. But before anything could really move forward, he suffered another accident, breaking his leg after tripping at the resort. Courtney cried and felt guilty, even holding herself partly responsible for what happened. She promised to stand by him until he recovered. At one point, she was even thrown off balance when Colt flirted with the doctor in front of her, caressing her hand and gazing into her eyes. After his recovery, however, things took an unexpected turn. A Reddit user claimed that once Colt was back on his feet, he dumped Courtney, leaving fans shocked. Even with the drama, Courtney still had a great experience on Hunt for Love. She thrived on collecting rumors and sharing them with her companions. Her charm and generosity won over many cast members, but she still startled fans when she went after Tiffany. It all started when Tiffany was dating 3 men at once. Jennifer Terrazona asked Tiffany why she was only talking about 2 of them. Tiffany didn't deny it and admitted she had been hiding some things. Later, she explained her situation was different from Jennifer's, but Courtney wasn't convinced. According to Courtney, Tiffany was being dishonest, and she told her co-star to stop pretending. She said that Tiffany's relationships were already full of drama, and pretending otherwise was misleading. In her words, Tiffany pretended for a while to be someone she wasn't. That's not my responsibility anymore. Jennifer agreed with Courtney and said the real problem was Tiffany's choices. Some fans on Reddit thought Courtney's blunt criticism was refreshing. Others noted that she had even gone so far as to call Tiffany toxic. The majority of the audience sided with Courtney, though a smaller group believed Tiffany had a point and wasn't being as dramatic as people thought. Meanwhile, Tiffany herself was not staying quiet. She turned her attention toward Jennifer, calling her out for being two-faced. Tiffany said Jennifer needed to own up to her actions, especially her late-night behavior. Tiffany hinted that she had connected the dots about Jennifer spending time with Rob War and believed there was more going on than Jennifer wanted to admit. Tiffany explained to the cameras that she heard noises and laughter from Jennifer's room late at night, and she suspected something happened between Jennifer and Rob. Later, Tiffany shared this suspicion openly, saying if Jennifer had the courage to do it, she should have the courage to admit it. At the same time, Jennifer appeared to be juggling both Colt and Rob, keeping her options open while hiding the truth from each of them. On the surface, she was being affectionate with Colt, even sharing emotional moments with him. But behind the scenes, she was rumored to have spent the night with Rob. Fans believe TLC edited out some of her moments with Rob to keep the storyline cleaner, but Tiffany wasn't fooled. She directly accused Jennifer of hiding what really happened, and said she was tired of her pretending in front of everyone. Jennifer, for her part, denied everything. When confronted, she refused to admit to anything with Rob and turned the blame back on Colt, saying he only cared about her life because he couldn't get a date with anyone else at the resort. She even insulted Elise, claiming he was just desperate for attention. Fans watching weren't impressed. Many agreed with Tiffany that Jennifer was clearly hiding something. Things became even more chaotic when rumors spread that Jennifer might have also had a private moment with another cast member, which only fueled more tension. Tiffany continued to insist that Jennifer was playing games, while Jennifer refused to come clean. Fans are now eagerly waiting for the tell-all episode, where many believe the truth will finally come out. Despite all this chaos, Courtney stayed true to herself. She kept calling things as she saw them, even when it upset her co-stars. Many viewers admired her for not being afraid to point out hypocrisy and dishonesty, even though it made her a polarizing figure. At the same time, Tiffany gained respect from fans for holding Jennifer accountable, refusing to let her escape responsibility for her actions. Jennifer's behavior throughout the season has made her one of the most controversial cast members. She acted differently with different men, confusing both Colt and Rob, while at the same time trying to keep her reputation intact. Fans felt she was manipulative, playing both sides for her own benefit. On the other hand, some viewers still sympathized with her, suggesting that the show's environment encouraged messy behavior and that maybe Jennifer was simply caught up in the drama. In the end, the tension between Courtney, Tiffany, and Jennifer created some of the season's most explosive moments. Courtney's sharp tongue and refusal to back down earned her plenty of attention. Tiffany's determination to expose Jennifer's two-faced behavior added fuel to the fire. Jennifer's denials and evasive responses only made fans more suspicious. And with Colt's injuries and complicated relationships woven into the mix, the drama was nonstop. Now, everyone is waiting for the tell-all to see what will finally be revealed. Will Jennifer admit what really happened with Rob? Will Tiffany and Courtney stand by their claims and call her out again? And will Colt have something to say about how Jennifer treated him while playing games with others? Fans can't wait for the answers. What do you think about all this? Was Courtney right to call Tiffany a hypocrite? Was Tiffany right to call out Jennifer? Or is this all just part of the usual drama that makes 90 Day Fiancé spin-offs so addictive? Either way, this season of Hunt for Love has shown once again that when these stars are together, chaos is never far behind. Amani explained that she refreshes her fillers and Botox about twice a year to keep her face looking sharp and youthful. She even admitted that her inspiration came from Bella Hadid's sleek, structured features. But that wasn't the biggest reveal. Amani admitted she had recently undergone rib sculpting surgery as part of her Brazilian, but lift earlier in the year. She explained that while waist trainers might help maintain her shape, her dramatically smaller corset size was the direct result of surgery, not fitness tricks. In her own words, she put it simply, surgery shapes, gym tones, and diet maintains. Her honesty struck a chord with fans. Many praised her for being open, especially since so many stars in the reality TV world keep their procedures a secret and pretend their transformations are natural. Instead of hiding, Amani proudly showcased her results. She even modeled her new waist on social media, showing off her hourglass figure and reminding her followers that she would never lie about how she achieved it. She also emphasized that discipline plays a big role. Surgery might have reshaped her figure, but staying consistent with the gym and eating healthy was the only way to maintain her results. She wanted her fans to know that it wasn't magic, it was a combination of procedures, effort, and lifestyle changes. Amani's candid approach only made her more relatable. She never pretended her transformation came easy, but she also didn't shame others for their choices. She encouraged women to embrace whatever made them feel confident, whether it was cosmetic surgery, fitness, or self-care. She continued running her business, promoting authenticity and success, while being a role model for those who looked up to her honesty. Her glow-up became one of the most talked-about transformations in the 90 Day Fiancé community. Fans admired her discipline and her boldness in revealing the truth, something rarely seen in the industry. With her new look, she gained even more supporters eager to follow her next steps. Back in Rob and Jennifer's storyline, their kiss left fans excited but also cautious. The chemistry was undeniable, but 90 Day viewers know how quickly relationships on the show can turn from passion to disaster. Rob admitted he was afraid of heartbreak, but he couldn't resist making things official. Jennifer admitted she could see herself with him long-term, but fans wondered if the same doubts and drama that had haunted them before would come back. Was Cole really gone for good, or would he find a way back into the picture? Would Rob and Jennifer's romance hold strong outside of the resort setting, or would it fizzle once the cameras stopped rolling? Fans debated endlessly online, with some convinced that Rob and Jennifer were meant to be, and others warning that it was too good to last. As for Amani, her transformation raised a different kind of conversation. Fans debated whether surgery was the right choice, or if it sent the wrong message. But most agreed her honesty set her apart. In a world where so many influencers and reality stars hide the truth, Amani's candidness felt refreshing. She admitted her journey wasn't easy, but she was proud of the woman she was becoming. Both storylines captured the essence of why fans keep coming back to 90 Day Fiancé. Romance, vulnerability, drama, and transformation all collided in ways that no one could predict. Rob and Jennifer showed us the messy, passionate side of love, while Amani reminded us of the power of honesty and self-acceptance. Together, these stories kept fans hooked, talking, and waiting for the next chapter.